Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide.
Throw left side here into the hands of Wesco, the tight end.
Game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
On second down, Montgomery. And now a conversion here on third down.
Now Fields.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. As he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
To throw, Huntley. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
That's going to be not.
Huntley to throw.
And that is in.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bears take over at their own 20-yard line.
Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on second down.
Fields.
Defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break.
Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy.
Inside the 20.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll get him in. Staying on the ground with Mack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Hunt is not going to advance. Here's Huntley.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And
the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Marlon Mack. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head
comeback. It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
now a give running right is Montgomery. And they're able to get.
Here's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery.
For them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them.
Here's Brett Kern now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
I'm going to continue, and I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And this one goes nowhere, losing yardage back at the 22. Looking to throw. Huntley. He's got the hook up to McLeod.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Defend another 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets...
Won't you?
Off play action. Huntley. And this is caught. Jennings. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Execution.
On 1st and 10, Huntley.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to them. This game is over.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields
steps away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it 1st and goal here from the 2-yard line.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job 1 paramount, because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he pushes.
Back is in. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were starting to think about, getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blow.
Passer. Following the... And he loses the football a 2nd time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in a
This
run
drive might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Following the fumble recovery, Huntley got an open man. It's McLeod.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28.
To leave any doubt when they're playing well, they just want to continue the process.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
You see here, coverage not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest. And that's where it really hurts. It makes things difficult on a coach because you mentioned the success he's having, yet if he keeps turning it over, it negates all of that success. Take care of the football, and he's headed for it.
Now on 2nd and 13. Fields got an open man. It's Pringle. Yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. And this on is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. This is taken at the 23. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. But they got to be thrilled with how
I just don't know how they get slowed down because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the...
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt as he's got this.
Back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Fields throw hauled in.
1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now it's Fields.
And that's allowed since the break. And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because, you know...
4th down. Fields has to have this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them. Hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Rolling to his right, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
They often stay on the field longer than you expect.
on. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's not.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
A give right side now to Hunt. And he's across. Off the play fake. Huntley rolling to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up.
If you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The Bears offense ready to get going again. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week one, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
With the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays.
Fields now to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Partner, when you see a snot, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now a nice throw here right side.
On first down, it's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
To throw again on second down.
Fields.
Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go variance. Now I think here in year two, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talent.
And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 40. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one.
Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a...
This is out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're... They are down huge in this game.
To throw on second down. Huntley. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few.
Team.
Alert! Alert! No! No!
Off play action. Huntley. And he fends him off.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And now here is another interception. Eddie Jackson picks him. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done.
Fields on first down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Javon Kinlaw
Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits in one contest while winning by this many points. An absolutely astounding effort by every player involved. He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Touchdown, Chicago! Dante Pettis, 47 yards.
And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. This opening game has certainly not gone their way at this point if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Off the bootleg. Huntley on the move to his left.
He finds Kittle going across the field.
And he gets... On the delay, here's Hunt. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Hey, Cedar, he just made a great play there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Robert Quinn. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare of escape. It didn't exist.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At the 20.
Back to throw. Fields.
His throw. It looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your
fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from a big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
They snap it to Fields.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down.
For no reason not in 10.
Here's Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket.
For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
They get 7 there on the screen.
To throw is Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
Unlock line! Unlock!
They run right side with Hunt.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he's brought down. Here's Huntley. Back in the end zone. To throw, Huntley.
This one caught by Kittle. And he's brought down after a very 1st and goal.
Bronco switch! Bronco switch! Hey! Hey! Check that! Check!
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.